On the Chew today, we're going to be talking about three types of people. There's people who talk about doing works for God. There's people who talk about people who are doing works for God. And there are people who are doing works for God. You're one of these three types of people. I hope you're the last one. You're one that's actually doing a work for God. There's so many people that wants to tell other people how they should be doing work for God. They're actually out there. They're actually feeding the poor. They're helping people. They're being a part of the church, being a part of the body of God. They're getting up and they're teaching. You know, they're working with other people. They're caring about other people. And then you got people talking about those people, saying how they should be doing it differently. If we would do a lot less talking and a lot more doing, we'd be much better off. The problem with a lot of people in the church is they like to watch other people work for God and be a criticizer of what those people are doing for God. If we would just be seeking God and staying in our own lane, how much better the church would be. One lady always said it like this that used to go to the church. She said, "You need to learn to hoe your own row. You need to get the weeds out of your own garden and stop worrying about everybody else's weeds." If we would start focusing on the things that God's asked for us to do, instead of worrying about what everybody else is doing, we'd have some works that doesn't get burned up. The Bible talks about our works being tried by fire. It says it can be made of gold, silver, hay, wood, stubble, and our works are going to be tried by fire. And if the only works you have is to talk about someone else's works, then there's an issue. You're not going to have anything to stand for yourself. Galatians 5:15 says, "But if you bite and devour one another, take heed that you be not consumed one of another." What you do when you are beating down on someone else is you're slowing them down. They're out there, they're trying to do something for God, but you want to throw stumbling blocks before them. And it slows down the work of God, and it slows down the gospel being spread. I just challenge you today to make sure you're the better Christian that's actually doing works instead of criticizing everyone else's. Chat on the chew. Chew on that a little bit.